Plague Inc. You can download this from the Play Store. So this is actually a simulation game for any disease and pandemic that can happen to our world. And I've been playing this since actually like 10 years ago, like a decade ago. I remember playing this 2013. So let's start a new game and let's name our virus Corona. So this is again a simulation where you can, let's try to touch the country where we want the plague to start in. So let's try China. Yeah, that's China there. China. So that's where the plague started. And as of right now, the virus is kind of hidden. So this is a virus disease. It will mutate from time to time. So this on the left side is the DNA points. Whenever you infect someone with the virus gains DNA points, which you can use to upgrade its abilities, its mode of transmission. What else? Yeah, its defenses to medicines and research. So basically, the virus can be transmitted in very many different ways. So let's try to simulate how coronavirus is transmitted as well as its symptoms. As you can see, our DNA is increasing and the number of infected in China is rising. It's now up to 8. So the mode of transmission, we're waiting for it to become airborne, right? So we can actually choose by transmission by birds, rodents, animals, water. So yeah, we mutated the virus to infect the lungs. So the coronavirus begins to spread now, and the world is not detecting it yet since the infected is it's kind of low and there's no dead people yet. But it's the whole world, and there's news up there. You can read news up there. So we have 9 DNA points, and we can now upgrade to transmission by air, type 1, level 1. So it's now airborne. So New Zealand is the center of magnetic field shift. The hell with that. So that's on the news. The infected rises to around 100 now. So WHO study shows world's obesity epidemic is increasing. Yeah, this is, by the way, present time 2020. So you can see there's infectivity, severity, and lethality levels here. You can see. So the virus depends on its severity, its deadliness, and its infectiousness. Call that infectiousness or infectivity. So corona infects by hundreds now. It's not yet too deadly or lethal because it's we don't have any dead people yet. But if you upgrade its transmission, like it can really transmit fast, very fast, and it's not that deadly, it's more dangerous because the people will not start to research. That is the case if the virus is this fast to mutate like in the game. So we have around 2,000 people infected in China already, and there's no deaths yet. Now we have to try to upgrade the abilities, drug resistance. So if this coronavirus is resistant to antiviral drugs, then it will be much more difficult to cure. So we've got thousands infected by the coronavirus. Now it's the infectivity is much higher now, and we can actually evolved the viral instability so that the virus can mutate further by its own. We got around 15,000 infected, and it's now spreading to Central Asia. By the way, the mode of transmission is could either be by birds, animals, ships, planes. Now you can see the movement of the ships and the planes there. It's not real-time simulation, but now you got the point. So Rush is mutated. We don't actually. There are DNA points whenever a local is infected in a local area, but there are bigger DNA points given to you if you can infect another country, just like that one. So we're now trying to mutate, try to make the virus more unstable by mutating its ability to viral instability level 2. Right. So let's just wait. Look at the red dots appearing in China. You can see that because there's already around 4 million people infected, but there's no deaths yet. We're giving the virus, the ability to transmit very fast, to infect people very fast, without killing them. Because without killing people, they can infect more, right? That's actually becoming more deadly. So Corona is infecting more countries. Look at that. The red, hazard icon there means that you're infecting another country. The virus passed through the borders of another country. So, if you have ever played this game before and realize what's happening now, the only thing that we can possibly do to, mitigate or to control this virus is by shutting down the airports or the flights, the international flights earlier, which is unfortunately too late for us. We're just glad this virus isn't as deadly as this one in the game. If it's this deadly, as of right now, we can have 100 million infected already in a matter of how many days. You can see that later. The lethality is low. I actually didn't upgrade that intentionally so that the virus can spread. I'm trying to upgrade its infectivity and its resistance to drugs. Look at that. So if you can actually manipulate a virus, you can create it in a laboratory, then this is actually exactly not exactly, but this is how the simulation goes. If you're the one creating the virus as a biological weapon. So right now, look at China, it's all red. It has infected 1.2 billion people, so almost all of China has been infected already by the virus, and now we're upgrading its viral instability to level 3, so it becomes more unstable and it can mutate by itself much faster, can mutate symptoms by itself. So now we're trying to evolve another mode of transmission. As you can see, the severity is increasing, but the lethality is not much. But as you can see, the infected is decreasing. Why? Because there are dead people now. It's almost 1 million. Yeah, it killed around 1.5 billion people now. So China just shut down its airport which is kind of too late because the virus has already spread to other countries. As you can see, there are red lines there. That means, yeah, this is bad. Total organ failure, mutated. So if that happens, the virus will kill very, very fast, because the all the organs will fail systematically for a person if they got this virus. So it's very deadly now. You can see the lethality is almost as high as the infectivity. So I noticed that, and I have to devolve the lethality. I have to devolve the symptom, most probably the total organ failure, because coronavirus is killing really very fast right now, and it hasn't infected a lot of countries yet. So if that happens, maybe all the people in China will be dead and nobody's getting infected on other countries anymore. So we have to devolve this symptom. Alright, so I'm removing the total organ failure trait, and it has killed more than the Black Death already. There's 60 million dead, most of them from China. You can see China's red. So I don't actually believe China's numbers right now, because the virus originated from them. Do you think it has more infected? It has less infected than the United States? So as you can see here in the simulation, US is very far from China. So hemophilia symptom mutated, that's okay. That means what is hemophilia? It's like bleeding. I haven't read it. So look at that. The virus is spreading very fast from country to country, because I've mutated its transmission to mutate faster by ships. So cargo ships and cruise ships, it has mutated the virus. It has spread the virus very fast. So there's the Walking Dead symptom. There's a combo. Of course, we'll have to mutate the virus abilities to resist drugs, resist the weather, climate, and improve its mutation in the laboratory using the DNA points, of course. So Pakistan starts cure research. So they're starting research already. There's 8% progress for a cure to be developed. So a lot of countries are now trying to develop a cure. They have it at 7% with 67 million dead, 1.7 billion infected. So do you think the world has a chance to develop this cure while the virus is really spreading very fast? Now look at the DNA points. It's increasing and increasing exponentially. Look, +3, +3. So it's more infectious now than HIV, I think. Is that what that's there? Iran starts cure research. So a lot of countries are starting their research. China's started earlier. Pakistan shuts land borders, so they're locking down borders already. That's just like what's happening to us right now. We're glad that the lockdowns are implemented earlier, so as not to spread the virus much faster, just like this simulation. Look at this. Look at that. So it's becoming now pandemic. So if you want to see how many people are infected and dead in each and every country, you just have to click the country. And if you click outside on the oceans, you can see the total. So in Central Africa, there are only 6 infected, but worldwide, how many people are infected already? There's 3.4 billion. Hemorrhagic shock has been mutated. it's faster and faster, and it's called more than the Spanish flu. So yeah, this is a fun game, but it's pretty much, when I was playing this, it was like a decade ago, and it's pretty chill, it's pretty cool to play this game. But right now it's like pretty scary if this is what's going to happen, but of course we've developed pulmonary fibrosis, which is exactly what's happening with COVID patients right now. So yeah, we've developed these traits, like the virus can withstand the cold and hot weathers, so we can penetrate Russia and Saudi Arabia, also this Iceland here. That's one of the hardest places to infect because of the weather or the climate there. The climate is either much colder or hotter. You've got to have your virus mutate to protect itself from getting destroyed by the climate. Look at Russia now, it's turning red, and America, the virus has killed more than smallpox. That's of 692, 700 million people already dead from the virus, coronavirus, and 4 billion were already infected. So there's abscesses, symptoms. This is a very pretty deadly disease that we have developed our laboratory. Is that what's happening right now in the world? I don't know. Iran begins to break down, so normal life in Iran is beginning to crumble. Alright, environmental hardening. So if the pathogen develops, a very thick shell. Now the cure is now 27%. The progress is getting faster, and the world is competing with the virus. So global research now focused on a cure. Okay. And but the virus has been mutating a lot of symptoms already, like seizures, cysts, a lot of things. But this virus can only happen inside a laboratory. No, it cannot happen naturally. Look at the red pathways there. Saudi Arabia is in anarchy. So the hospitals are prioritizing healthcare for the infected. Birds. No, birds can be a very effective mode of transmission. If you can transmit it through birds, it's gonna be really deadly. Oh no, I think I'm infected. Poland puts curfews in place. Like what's happening right now? Australia approves human experimentation. Oh. The cure is 34%. The lethality is around 35%. We don't want to kill more people than we can infect. So corona genes manipulated. They tried to manipulate the genes to research a cure, but the virus is really, giving us DNA faster and faster. It's really powerful virus. The world is turning red. Everything is turning red except for this part of Africa. I think it's Madagascar here. So diarrhea symptom mutated. There's 6 billion dead. Only 844,000 are infected. I don't know. Are there any people alive right now? I think everybody's. I mean healthy. I think there's nobody healthy. Yeah, there's 39 million people who are still healthy, but humanity is now close to extinction. Is this what's gonna kill humans? This one's gonna kill mankind. The only country not infected is this country. It's Madagascar. Or no, Morocco. Morocco is not infected yet, but I think yeah, it's infected already. Not showing red yet. There's no people healthy right at this moment. Iceland approves human experimentation, so the countries are now experimenting with humans just to find a cure. The cure is now 41% progress, but the dead people are now around 7 billion. There's only 194 million people alive but already infected, and there are no healthy people left in the world. See, we still have the world hasn't developed a cure yet. It's just 41%. So this virus is gonna kill the whole world. We're gonna win this game. Vomiting symptom mutated. And Nate shared a video. Who's Nate? Hey Nate, you shared a video, Nate. Colombia puts curfews in place. They just put curfew and South Africa's government has fallen. Colombia just put curfews now when 7 billion people are dead. West Africa uses mass graves. Libya exterminates all birds. There you go. All birds are exterminated because it transmits the virus. Peru's government has fallen. Wow. France's government has fallen. I want to fast forward this game because, you know, it has infected the whole world. We're just waiting for the infected to die because everybody is infected. There's no healthy people living. No healthy people around. Everybody's infected and we are just waiting for all of them to die. So necrosis, symptom mutated. There's a lot of symptoms already. Yeah, there's zero healthy people. And the virus is still mutating its symptoms. It's like October 23, 24, 2021. Baltic states government is falling. So it's just like half a year. No. 1 year and a half. Philippines prioritizes healthcare for the infected. Oh, Philippines! Yeah, Philippines. When 7 billion people are already dead. East Africa's government has collapsed. Corona is now to destroy humanity. So despite the world's best efforts to find a cure, the research is still pegged at 42% because the virus is now very strong. We have upgraded its abilities to withstand any research, any hope of cure. Russia has collapsed. So we're just waiting for 100,000 people to die. This is a sad state of humanity. This is the way we, we cease to exist. Nausea, symptom mutated. This is crazy, man. So sad. There's only 8,000 people, 5,000 people left waiting to die. Alright, so 0. Infected is 0. The dead is more than 7 billion. So it's the disease graph. And we have successfully destroyed humanity. Alright. So just like and subscribe, guys, for more games to enjoy and enjoy watching. Yeah. If you want to download this, you can download it from Play Store. You know, while we're on lockdown right now. So it took us 578 days complete. You know, kill the whole of humanity. And Eugene discovered. All right. So see you guys.